Well, hello there, friends. Let's make a pizza cake. And now I'm sure when you're thinking pizza cake, you're thinking something like this. You know, a cake that looks like a pizza, but it's not. It is actually a pizza that looks like a cake. And that is even more exciting in my opinion, but that's just me. So first, we headed off to the store to get some of the things we needed. And yes, I did need a pineapple, and yes, I like pineapple on my pizza, and I'm not gonna fight about it. Real pineapple is amazing. We also grabbed a few different types of sauce because we were making 2 different pizza cakes just to make sure that everybody could have something they wanted. Sody. I love sody. And yes, I'm having sody because I didn't actually have a real cake. I made the key lime pie and honestly I ate none of it because I'm that lame. Cheers. Only the most important part of this equation. Now that we got all the goodies into the car, we're going to be a good person and we're going to take our cart all the way back to the place that it goes because that is what good people do, and good habits makes good things. Just be a good person, because somebody else has to come get that if you don't, dang it. Now we have gotten everything back home, and it is time to start assembling our pizza cakes. First thing we're going to do is start mixing up all of our ingredients for the pizza dough. I'm going to put the recipe down below in the little, oh gosh, I just forgot the name of it, but it's like a caption box thingy. You know, I'll put it down there so you can find it. I thought that might be a little easier than writing over myself constantly here, but also I ended up making 4 batches of dough to make this work. I thought it was going to be okay on maybe 2, so I started with 2, and then that was not okay, and it ended up being 4. So just a fair warning, 2 pizza cakes at 4 levels took 4. Or 4 mounds of dough, whatever. There is one quick tip I did want to leave you guys with though, and that is I'm about to pour some boiling water in here, and the thing is I didn't actually let it get to boiling, and I'll put the exact temperatures you want up here on the screen, but I think it's around somewhere between 105 and 115 that won't actually kill yeast. So that's the important part, is that I actually didn't let my water get up to full boiling, and I also let it sit there a couple of minutes so that it could come back down to the right temperature and it wouldn't just kill the yeast the minute it got in there. We needed to bring it back to life so that it can eat all the sugars in there and then make everything expand and blow it up big. That's how proofing works. So now that we've got everything mixed into this bowl, we're going to do the important part, and we're going to let it rise. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cover it up in saran wrap, tight as we can. We're going to try to make sure all the edges are sealed around so that all of that good warm air is staying inside of there and making that dough get bigger. Now that it's been about 30-ish minutes, maybe 45 for me because I am at high altitude, it takes a little bit longer. You can see the condensation and everything had formed up on the top, which means that it is rising, it is working in there. So we're gonna go ahead and take it out and we're gonna knead it up for a couple of minutes. Just wanna make sure that everything's kind of good and worked. And also we're trying to work some air into it so that when we actually bake them, they're those nice, airy, crispy kind of pizza crust that you imagine they're going to be. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them apart into portions, but my stupid big head keeps getting in the way of everything, and so you can't really see what I'm doing. But I cut them apart into 4 equally sized pieces. 6 equally sized pieces. I was completely wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. My big head was in the way. I couldn't see it. So now we're going to take every single one of these and roll them out flat, and then we're going to bake them one at a time so that they are pre-baked before they go into the whole pizza layer cake thing, so that they don't have to bake in there and they're already crispy. They're already yummy, right? But I'm not going to make you sit here through rolling out all of these because I feel like that would be mean. That took me like an hour and a half easily, and I had help. Alrighty, now that we got all of our layers baked except for the bottom layer and the side layers of each pizza cake, we're going to go ahead and butter up our pan because we don't want to risk that anything by any chance sticks to this. We're going to put like a ton of butter all over it. Now we'll put our unbaked layer at the bottom of that and go ahead and start fixing it up with toppings. This one is going to be just regular marinara sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. The other one I did is Alfredo sauce, cheese, pineapples. That is my favorite. I will not argue with anyone. It is delicious. Alrighty, so now that we got this first, like the bottom layer of it all about ready, what we're going to want to do is take another one of these doughs that's not cooked. We're going to roll it out, but this time it's going to be more like a rectangle shape because we want it to run along the side of the cake pan. And this is going to be how the pizza cake builds up and sticks to itself, is by the stuff on the side essentially growing in while it bakes to the other layers, and then it'll all stick together. I thought I'd share this little tip from the last time I did this that I learned not to make this mistake. They probably won't bake perfectly to fit in your pan. Just get your kitchen scissors and cut them into a circle. It's fine to cut them. That's what the kitchen scissors are for, it turns out. And also it saves so much headache, it's not even funny. Just trust me. Just cut it. And now that we're on to our final and top layer, we're going to top that bad boy off with cheese. And I'm going to get a little knife and we're going to take it around the top and just try to cut it off to make the crust a little bit smaller. We don't want the crust to overpower the pizza, but you want enough of it that you can take it and fold it down in there and also make it stick to your pizza top, kind of like it is a crust. And now we got to finish out the top of this pizza. Of course, we have the baby pepperonis because they are adorably cute and they will make this pizza look so awesome when it comes out of the oven, all golden brown with the cute little pepperonis on top. I love it. I love everything about this. And this is our beautiful Alfredo with pineapple and pepperoni pizza. I told y'all I love it. I really don't like cake, so savory is my thing. Here is the regular pepperoni with marinara sauce pizza, out of the oven though, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty proud of this. It is super crispy, and it was so tasty. Like, it actually worked out way better than it did last time. Yes, I have made this once before. It was interesting, but this is a lot better than it went last time, so try again, friends. Never stop trying. Just wait for it, because everything about what is about to happen is what makes a pizza cake 100% worth it. Is it a lot of work? Yes. Did it take a lot of time? Yes. It was way too much effort to make this, especially over a regular cake. A regular cake, I feel like, is so much easier in my opinion, but that makes everything worth it, because that is delicious. I was so hungry and tired by the time I actually got around to filming this and eating this that I was just way too out of it to even bother trying to make this scene look good. So enjoy the reality of eating dinner with me. Oh my gosh, you hung out all the way till the end? Well, thank you. As a gift, here's one of my favorite things in this entire world. When the flour goes sploosh out of the mixer. I even put it in slow motion, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I think this makes it look even cooler. The only disappointment is that the camera couldn't pick up more of that actual as the flour goes off out of there. Yes, I might have my mixer set a little bit too high so that it does this on purpose, but I also do not care because it is my life and it is my fun. Have a great day, friends. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, it's your life, it's your movie. Do things that make you happy, that make you feel good, that make you enjoy your adventure, because that is really what matters at the end of this. Nothing else, just that you enjoyed it. So have a good adventure, friends. Thanks for hanging out.